Hey guys, Professor Bill, Comic Book University. What's happening, everybody? How's everybody doing? So good to see everybody. Hi. So we're live. There are a couple people waiting, and well, I mean, I'm a minute early, so y'all weren't waiting very long, but I appreciate it nonetheless. I am absolutely bumming and almost slumming today. I'm wearing the same clothes I was wearing yesterday. Technically the same pajamas I was wearing yesterday because I just, nope. No, technically, whatever. Anyway. Yeah, man, I need to go outside today because there's like dark rain clouds and like, no kids, no, we should not go. Hey, you a son of a gun. Man, I didn't even touch this guy. All of a sudden, this dude wants to go and start falling. What's up with that? What's up with that abomination, man? I'm serious, dude. Oh my god. Now my sentinel has fallen also. Yo, you know what? If you guys don't want to be up there, you don't even have to be up there. You can just stay right where you are. I don't even care. You know what? I'm going to put your mammal right here because he wasn't bothering anybody. You guys just start falling on him. You know what? Maybe Ghost Rider wants to go up here. So, hope on you guys. You don't want to be there. Fine. Ghost Rider. Making butt in the middle of the night. There we go. There we go. Hey, did you guys see what I did to my Smart Hulk, my Professor Hulk? Check this out. Look at that. So I did this. This is that little, you know the jumpsuit version of the Hulk? He's like that big. Like I guess he's 6 inches tall, and they come with the little. They usually come with like the little gem things. Yeah, those. So I grabbed this Infinity Gauntlet from him. See, it's open on the back, and it fits so perfectly onto Smart Hulk. And he's of course a Build-A-Figure, so you know, is what it is. But like, how perfect is that? So now I got a Marvel Legends. I'm gonna count it as Marvel Legends, even though it's not really. So I got a little. I'm so happy with that. I got yeah, I'm so excited. Anyway, so let's see what's oh yeah, okay. Let us take attendance indeed. It's funny that the person who comes in 2 minutes late is like, let's take attendance. I'm ready for attendance. How does that always happen? Anyway, let us take attendance, and I'm going to have a pretty interesting announcement pretty soon. Actually, I was kind of hoping somebody else would notice it. You just look around this page that you're on. You should just look around this page a little bit. You'll be able to see the announcement in advance, and you could be first. You could be first. So, Corey Irwin, what's going on, man? Greetings. How are we all? We all good. MC Pick. Hey, man, what's up? Nothing much. How you doing? Oh, Corey's answering. Time to take attendance. You love your toys so much, Professor. You know, I do, Corey. I do love my toys so much. And that's the reason why the special announcement I have is actually in the description. Well, I don't know if you guys can, if some of you guys are looking on your phone, maybe you can't see it. I don't know, but it's like right there, the description. Here, but non-communicative this evening, past this point. I'm sorry. I hope you feel better, Paula. Hope you feel better. You know, it's in the description, guys. But you know what? If you can't see it, it's cool. Let me just do this for you. Bang! You see that? Do you guys know what that is? I'll tell you guys what that is. That is my new channel. Professor Bill has a new channel. I told you I was going to be doing that. You talk about how much I love my toys. I'm showing off all my new toys. And I'm doing like little kind of like mini reviews already. Comic Book University, CBU hyphen toys. That is my new channel. I know, like very ingenious idea, right? But my wife and I both separately, I'm having a growth spurt. My wife and I both separately came up with the exact same idea. I was planning on doing CBU toys. She's like, just do Comic Book University toys. Like, how about CBU toys? She's like, no, that's even better. Just keep it simple. Like, exactly, that's how I feel. Keep it simple, right? So I have a new one, and I don't have any subscribers. I'm so saddened. I just launched the channel today. The channel was just birthed today, and I'm being told by the YouTube company that I am not allowed to monetize that channel for ads until I have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours worth of views. Well, I just put up 8 videos on that channel. I do a little bit of Pokemon, a little bit of Minecraft toys, a little bit of, what's another toy that I did? I think just those 2 toys, and then a whole bunch of the Marvel Legends stuff. So that there's 8 stock immediate things right there, and it's like, boom. Do I sound far away? I guess I could put this here. Rather not. I'm just going to put it here. I'm just going to put it here. I don't really want it on my head. But anyway, yeah, so bang. CBU-toys. Link below. I would like to get 1,000 subscribers if at all possible. And I would like to get 400 hours worth of, because you know what, if I get 4,000 hours worth of view time, which means like if everybody watches it all, can I move a wee bit closer? Or we'll just do this then. How about I just do that? Okay, so we'll just do that instead. Let's see, how's this facing? I don't really want it facing like that, so let's just put it over here. Okay, so anyway, 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours worth of view time, and suddenly I can monetize the channel. And then what does that mean? That means that hopefully, maybe, just maybe, I'll get a whole bunch of people from, like, let's say, the Marvel Legends Hasbro team sending me the toys so that I can then review even more. I have all these toys, and then I'll get like a whole bunch of toys. I'll have more toys. I'll be able to review more toys for you guys. And then, yeah, like I'm just saying, the extra money that can come in through ad revenue, all of a sudden I can now devote more to. Look, my goal is to be able to quit my morning job so that I can actually spend more time, imagine that, more time doing Comic Book University stuff. I'm just saying. That's my goal. So, bing. So I'm looking for it. So anyway, guys, oh, by the way, if anybody becomes my first subscriber on the new channel, please tell me who became the first subscriber, because I have 0 subscribers. And it breaks my heart just a little bit that I have no subscribers. I do have Pearson Airport right next to me, though. So let's see. Absolute Carnage is a great read. Can't wait to see what happens. Jamie Jacobson says, also, still need to read Separation Anxiety and Scream. Oh, definitely got to read those. What I'm really loving is House of X and Powers of 10 story. Yeah, those are just amazing stories. Right now what they're doing is just killer absurd. Like, wow. Excuse me. Hickman is literally taking it next level stuff already. Usually he waits to get into it, but I think by now we all know who Hickman is. He's going to come in, he's going to radically change a whole bunch of things. Now, is Marvel going to actually go with that continuity change? We'll see. He rebooted the entire universe as they asked him to do, and then they chickened out at the end. They're like, no, we can't reboot it. Which I understand, because I honestly wouldn't want the universe to be rebooted. That wouldn't do me much fun at all. I mean, we got the reboot. It's called the MCU, right? And we can always do a new universe. We can always just do a new universe where everybody starts up, like we did with the Ultimate Universe, you know? We can do stuff like that. Let's see. Dodora, what's going on? Ricky Singh, sub, thank you. Thank you very much. Oh, Ricky Singh, were you the first sub? Let's see. Oh, also on that channel, anybody, just a little incentive, anybody who subs on CBU hyphen toys, link below, that's the channel where I'll be able to do a whole bunch of giveaways. Just saying. So anytime that if I get enough subs that I can monetize, meaning 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours worth of viewed content, that means somebody, you know, not one person, but if everybody here watches all my content on the channel right now, all 8 videos, from beginning to end, that means that I should get, what is it? I'd say about 2 hours, 2.5 hours worth of view time, maybe 3 hours worth of views from each person. That could go up to 4,000 real quick, 4,000 hours of people watching my videos really quickly. Once that happens, I'm just saying, the channel goes, boom, the channel gets monetized. Once that happens, that's when some of these bigger companies like, you know, Mattel, like Hasbro, the Marvel Legends, like the DC Multiverse and all these people, that's when they'll start sending me stuff. Now, if they send me stuff that I've already purchased, that means I've got two. I don't usually need two of things, which means anything extra they get. Oh, and sometimes they'll send me two. Sometimes I can actually say, hey, you really want me to promote this? Can you send me two of these things? Which means I can use something in a giveaway. The faster that channel goes monetized, and the faster I get these guys hopefully sending me stuff, that means I can start sending out stuff to you guys. So boom, 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 and then we're good. Oh, Ricky Singh, first sub on CBU Toys. Let's see. Dylan, what's going on, Dylan? House and Powers question: in the 100 and 1,000 years differences in the future stories are just going to confuse me. Yeah. Is Hickman trying to show us the inevitable outcome of his run? Yes, he's showing the different outcomes, but at the same time, you got to remember, Cable was pretty front line in the first issue. First issue of Powers of 10, excuse me, I think it was. So they showed Cable in it. They showed him doing something wacky and crazy. If Cable's in it, that means that it can always be altered, it can be changed. You still got the character Destiny. You've got Moira herself, who's going to be looking into the future and seeing like what happens in the future. We'll see. We'll see. I'm sure there's a way that these futures could make it so they're not necessarily inevitable. If they are inevitable, it is what it is. But we'll see. We don't know what's happening yet. But yes, right now this is the current timeline future. What is likely to happen, unless they are able to do something that makes it to veer on there. Huh? Why does it look like everything froze? Looks like everything froze for me on here. Interesting. Am I freezing? No, I'm not freezing there. That's just here that I'm freezing. That's weird. Well, maybe I won't look at that anymore if that's the case. So, love the shirt. Thank you. I put this on last night before I went to bed, and I'm still wearing it. Actually, I put this on last night before I started doing reviews. Then I went to bed, and I'm still wearing it. But thank you very much. Actually, this is a buddy of mine from Saudi Arabia who got this for me. I made a whole bunch of friends over in Saudi, and one guy, he's back now. He's back home now. But yeah, my buddy Ahmed, he found this shirt over there. It was actually in a little, you know where you keep tennis balls and things like that? It was a shirt that was stuffed into a little tennis ball thing, and he sent it to me with a little Thor hammer, a little Mjolnir that says, if you can, the thing, if you live he shall wield the power of Thor. It was a keychain, which I never actually used, but I have it here somewhere. Actually, I probably still have it like right here. Bet you I still have it like right here. But anyway, regardless, yeah, he sent me these things, and that was like really cool of him. Didn't need to do that, but yeah, it's cool making friends. So I got him some things too, but I haven't seen him yet, and I don't know what his current address is. But if he ever does decide to come up and visit me in Canada, hey, then I've got some cool toys for him. I got some cool stuff for him here. Now, Prince Podcast. What's up, Prince Podcast? Welcome to the channel. Just want to say what's up. You got me back into buying comics. Sweet. That is my goal for world domination. Getting everybody into reading comic books. Getting people into reading more comic books who are already reading comic books, and keeping the comic book business alive, as opposed to some other nefarious beings on the internet claiming to love comic books who clearly do not love comic books and are just trying to make comic books better by insulting everything under the sun, insulting the people, making direct attacks. No, not here. I'm more interested in spreading the love and getting people to enjoy this new fad called comics that's been around since, the so-called Golden Age. Let's see. Paperbacks and soundtracks. What's up, fam? How you been, sir? I'm doing pretty good. How you doing? JB Jacobson, do you have a link to your new channel up yet? Well, yes. I think I know I have it in the description box below, but here it is also. Go ahead and check that puppy out. Yeah, I don't need this thing up anymore if it's going to just do that. I wonder if expanding that... You know what? I'm not going to try to expand that because that froze. And it's weird that froze. I'm afraid that the whole stream might freeze if I put that up there. Well, thank you, Ricky Singh. Thank you very much. Thank you for the notifications, YouTube. Here's somebody who rang the bell icon. I'm just saying. Let's see. Okay, cool. So, oh, I'm at the bottom, which means I can just leave now, right? Podcast over? No, I'm joking. Who all is going to Fan Expo Canada next week? Because even though I did not get my press passes, God, that breaks my heart. I'm not gonna lie when I say it. Setbacks like that, like I can be. Thank you, Dodor. Love you, man. I can be. I'm one of those guys who I can get depressed. You know what I'm saying? I can be depressed, and when I've been trying for a long time to get these pass press for like the past 3 months, I think it is 2 or 3 months to get these press passes from Torchwood Publishing, I think it's called, over in what you call it. Um, they're the ones that do the marketing for and the press pass obviously for Fan Expo Canada, and they were like, oh, we're supposed to do this stuff soon. I'm doing private emails with them. Hey, just saying, do you have it? Did you make a decision yet? I just kind of have to plan that weekend and everything. And they finally got back to me the day after they said they would get back to me. And they got back to me by saying, hey, we regret to inform you we're not going to be giving out the passes. We've just overextended ourselves with the press passes, so we're all booked up as far as press is concerned. We can't have it too much because then everybody's asking for an interview from everybody and blah blah blah. And it's like it broke my heart, man. It freaking broke my heart. It was one of those. It's one of those little things that made me stop and say, you know what? Maybe I'm trying too hard. I just need to slow down. I put a thing up on my Facebook page where I was just like, hey guys, can you tell me anything that's wrong with the channel? Anything that you don't like about the channel? I mean, I see some other people showing up on YouTube, and they're only here for a third of the time as me, and they're almost caught up in the number of subscribers. Some of them surpassed me in views. And I think a lot of that is because some people actually buy ad space on YouTube and other platforms, and I don't have the money to buy ad space on YouTube and other platforms. So yeah, no, that's just not gonna happen. I gotta just keep on being consistent and constantly putting out videos, trying to put out quality content all the time. So yeah, it was really depressing when they decided, no, we're not gonna give you the press passes. Like, damn it, dude! Like every time I try to get ahead, all of a sudden, poof, I get pooped on. Breaks my heart, dude. But anyway, um, I do what I can. I do what I can. So let's see here. Let's look up and see a couple more things. But anyway, yeah. So I decided to do the toy channel just to have something else out there. Just try to do some more stuff. So I missed you talking about the new channel, but I just found the link and subscribed. Can't wait to see some toy reviews. Thank you, Dylan. There's some good things there. Sayin, what's up, Sayin? I'm behind a few weeks on comics, but how did everyone like the new Valkyrie comic? Oh, well, he's asking you a question, people. I have a review up. Where's your reviews? Sebastian is here. What's going on? Sebastian, on my new channel, I just reviewed the 7 booster packs for the Transformers trading card game, the Siege update. So I got 7 booster packs. Excuse me, and I opened them up. I got a nice twin set that I was not expecting. I was looking for specific cards. Didn't get any of the specific cards I was looking for, but wow, I got some nice ones. Let's see, can't wait for... What's this? I hope I'm lucky enough to go to Comic-Con or Fan Expo where we can meet in person. Maybe one day you can make it out to Cleveland, Ohio. I will try. I have said before, I will try. Once it's more financially feasible for me, I will be trying to make it out to places like Cleveland and the like. I got a buddy in Cleveland, in fact, so maybe, and somebody else who lives fairly close to Cleveland. So you know what? Honestly, it's a good possibility. Plus, once I actually start putting up, I've got so many freaking plans, so many things that I want to do. Like I finally got my channel up for, my second channel up. The CBU-toys, where I put the link in there. But there's so many other things that I want to do too. I want to get my role-playing stuff out. I want to eventually break out my own role-playing game system. There's a lot of stuff that I want to do, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Now I got another buddy in Cleveland. Nice. What's up, Dylan? I'll bring my camping gear. So let's see. Deadpool is X-Men adjacent, and you know what that means. Okay. Kelly Thompson, you guys know, is writing for Deadpool. I'm looking forward to that. Actually, she did the West Coast Avengers. She shows that she's funny. You know that she can be really funny doing a bunch of things, which is awesome. Like she's got one of the greatest personalities going as far as I'm concerned. But more than that, just the idea of oh, what's up, Cryptid? Yeah, I'm answering that now actually. But just the idea that she's going to be writing Deadpool, I'm good with it because I haven't been into Scotty Young's Deadpool. I tried. I started with it. I didn't like it. So I wound up dropping it. The War of the Realms showed up, so I read some of that Deadpool. I did not like it. I don't know what to tell you guys. Like it just wasn't doing it for me. But I love Kelly Thompson's work. Anything that she does, I'm usually onto it. So yeah, I'm looking forward to see it. She does Gwenpool good enough. I mean, I really liked her Gwenpool. When they said they were going to do a 5-issue Gwenpool limited series, I was shocked they weren't going to have Kelly Thompson doing it. She did such a freaking great job with it. So she's going to be doing the Deadpool stuff. Awesome. I'll give it a shot. I'll see how good she is at doing Deadpool. We'll see. Deadpool's my favorite. I know it is. I know he is. And Kelly Thompson has my full support writing Deadpool because of how I saw her writing Deadpool and Mr. and Mrs. X. That's right. She did write Deadpool over there. Did I mention that was some of my favorite Deadpool? And I think I did when I did the reviews for Mr. and Mrs. X, the issues that had Deadpool in it. I think I mentioned that Kelly Thomas would do a good solo series for Deadpool. I tried to be nice about it without insulting Scotty Young, but I think I mentioned I really wish that Kelly would be doing that. So, yeah, perfect. Perfect. Um, really? Mark Guerrero? I hate to hear that. I'm behind on Krypton. What? Oh, yeah, Krypton. They just announced that it's going to end, that this season will be its last season. Jamie Jacobson, just south of Cleveland. Also, because I have two friends, one who's right on the border of Ohio and Kentucky, and another one who's actually in Kentucky, like not too far on the other side of the border. So I could literally just go straight down, just see a whole bunch of people. And like I said, one of these days I do hope to be able to do some serious traveling and try and call up some, plot out my course, where to go, and check out some serious comic book stores along the way. Call them in advance and be like, hey, do you mind if I stop in on like this day or so and I do some recording in your shop? Actually be there to show me around and talk about the history of the store. And I would love to be able to do something like that on this channel one of these days. We'll see what's up. Uh, so and that's a great way to meet everybody. Just let you know on this day I'll be in this comic book store. Come on in for a high five. Let's see. Do you think Kevin? What is this? Thoughts on making a list of the best comics of the year, and what will be the number? Sebastian, I know a lot of people love the top 10 lists. Here's the thing: you do what you love. You do what you know. You do what you love. And I personally hate top 10 lists. I know. I'm not like abhorrent to it, but I don't watch them. I have zero interest in watching top 10 when somebody says, oh, the top 10 characters that do such and such and such, like Watch Mojo. They do things like that. I'm not subbed to Watch Mojo. I'm just not even interested in that sort of a thing. So I think that I would suck at doing that kind of a thing. You know what I mean? So yeah, I don't think I'll be doing that. Let's scroll up a little bit. Sayin, do you think Feige will announce more Phase 4, Phase 5 stuff at D23? It's a good possibility. I hope so. I remember when he did that one thing solo at the, what was it, did they call it the Mandarin Theater? Why do I have that stuck in my head? Is that just some bigotry in my head that's called, in my head it's the Mandarin Theater? Is that what it's called? Anyway, yeah, so I remember 2 years ago, that's what they wound up doing. Maybe it was 3 years ago. I think it was 2 years ago. They did that, and it was a huge deal. They snubbed their nose at San Diego Comic-Con, and they did their own thing entirely. They had MCU Con, and it was a big deal. So they could totally do that again. I'm just saying. Deadpool's run on... Oh, I heard Deadpool is supposed to be in a credit scene of Black Widow movie. That could be fun. That could be really fun. Cryptid, Duggan's run in Deadpool was a sirloin steak. Scotty's run was a McDonald's meal. Okay, so I don't feel so bad. I'm not the only one who felt that. It's funny because all of his chibi characters. I don't know. I guess just like because Scotty Young does do some good comics, man. I've seen him. I've reviewed some of his comic books that were actually really fun, where he was the writer on it, not even the artist. I liked his stuff. I just didn't like him on Deadpool. He just, as far as I'm concerned, he just didn't have it. Um, but yeah, we'll see. Once I start doing my stop animation stuff, guys, like Deadpool's going to be a major thing that I do, and you never know. Maybe one of these days I'll be tapped by Marvel to do Deadpool because I'll be doing a whole bunch of original stories with that. When I have time. I guess September. So next month, hopefully, I can start doing that. That stuff will probably be on my other channel. Let me just type that in again. Bang! CBU-Toys. That's my new channel that I just launched today. I'm trying to get 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours worth of watched video content. This way the channel will instantly be monetized, will instantly be reviewed for monetization, and then I can try and get some sponsors, at the very least get people sending in stuff. And make no mistake, guys, I got a whole bunch of stuff. One of the things that I got another one of these Hydra figures. Show you guys here that had it's Red Skull's head, but a whole bunch of other stuff with it. So I got 2 of those now. That's a cool thing. But I actually got all 6 of these. I just didn't. I didn't do the review for them yet, but that's going to go up on the channel pretty soon. My Colossus and Juggernaut 2-pack, I just did that, and I'm going to see what's up there. I'm trying to get all of these guys in so that I could build Killer Croc. That's a big deal for me, being able to build my Killer Croc. But this is the hardest one to get your hands on, and I got my hands on it. Right now, Amazon.ca, they dropped the price on it. So that and made it an Amazon Select, so I was able to get my hands on it. So yeah, and then once they start sending a whole bunch of things, I'll have a litany of toys to be able to play with. Oh, I got a couple more things. I got some things in the mail, older things. So I got some these 2, Grand Moff Tarkin and Princess Leia. So that'll be fun. Like that right there is a really cool scene. Plus I got my Darth Vader. So that right there, I can reenact a scene from the original Star Wars movie. Oh, what's this? I got some Injustice. This is a really fun one. So you guys can check that out. Yeah, but we'll see. We'll see what I can do. And of course, my Transformers. That one's going to be harder because I got to be able to transform them and show how the transformations work. So I really got to play with those figures a lot before I start doing those. But I'll be reviewing the Transformers. I'm going to be trying to get a whole bunch of stuff up there. Some Pokemon trading card games. I got all 5 of the tins, plus a Pokemon Pikachu deck. So I reviewed those. But yeah, once I get all those things going, I'll be able to actually start doing, once I actually get monetized and start getting some toys in, then I'll be able to start doing some stop motion stuff on that channel also. Because I really like the idea of doing my stop motion animation. Let's see. I feel Hickman spoiled all that's coming, saying Mr. Sinister is going to ruin everything. No, if he did that, and he did it for a reason. He did that for a definite reason. Prince Podcast is a very cool name for a podcast. You have Kelly Sue DeConnick's first Aquaman trade. Sweet. That is a great series so far. Turning out to be a really amazing run. Looks lovely and is organized lovely. Agreed. Second Street, in review of comics I don't like, I do my best to keep it objective because somebody may still like the books. Yes, agreed. I save harsh criticisms for my live streams when I give unfiltered, honest reviews. There you go. There we go. I try to avoid calling things trash and garbage. Those are key words of the wrong side of the comic book tracks. Not a huge fan of those kinds of. I don't even like responding to those kinds of comments on my channel. Corey Irwin, Mr. Roca put some scans of his pencil work in the back. Sick. Nice. So it's kind of like a director's cut. That's awesome. I want people to get into comics, not turn them away. Agreed. 100% agreed. Aggressively relaxing. What's going on, dude? Duggan ended his run with the Marvel Universe vomiting all over New York City, and Young's run started with his giant alien doing the same thing. Cool. I can't go because I live in the United States. Love to go, but can't. Wait, where are you supposed to be going? What did I say about that? I don't know where that is. You live in the United States. Okay, I used to. I live in Canada now. Scott Lobdell's work on Teen Titans was terrible, says Mark Guerrero. Uh, huh, okay. I played Jamie Jacobson. I played D&D when I was younger, trying to learn the Transformers trading card game. Never played card games before, so I'm struggling. Well, I'll tell you this: the Transformers trading card game. Let's put it this way: I used to play Magic the Gathering when it first came out. It was fun. Then I started doing Pokemon with my younger brother, and somebody described it as a dumbed-down version of Magic the Gathering. I'm like, that's actually pretty good. I just started teaching my 6-year-old boy how to play Pokemon cards, because, yeah. And it's funny, because Transformers Trading Cards game is even easier than Pokemon. So, yeah, it'll be interesting, but I'm sure you'll pick it up with no problems. It's a fun game to play, and like I said, I'm really looking for people to play with locally. I love the game, absolutely love the game. So what else we got here? And yeah, as far as Dungeons and Dragons when you were younger, dude, my role playing game that I'm doing, the Marvel Superheroes Advanced Role Playing Game System that I'm doing, I can't wait until it gets bigger. So Dylan Anthony, Scotty Young is absolutely killing it with image title called Middle West. I'm not big on his kitty artwork, but not bad writing on Middle West is out of this world. All right. Yeah, he's got a couple of good things. Middle West, I'll have to check that out though. Ronald McMeekin, Deadpool is awesome. I just don't want to see him turn into S.J.W. Pool. I don't think he's gonna do that. Let's see. Sebastian, come on, dude. I follow SJW Spider-Man on Twitter. Oh, I used to look at his stuff, and I don't anymore because he keeps on showing stuff from what's his name? Oh, for crying out loud, I can never remember his name. Your boy Zach, that guy. And I would see little snippets, and I'm just like, how could this guy be such an idiot as to say things like that? It's just like the last thing I saw, he said something like, girls, it was for a Wasp comic book. Girls aren't good at sciencey stuff. Like, it's a fact. The figures show it. There's been studies to show blah, 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 blah. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? So I decided to go and find the video to listen to bleed my ears out and listen to the entire video just to see, did SJW Spider-Man take that out of context? No, he did not. He did not. That Meyer, that's his name, Myers, Stephanie Meyer, he said that freaking thing. He actually said it just like that, and I was shocked that anybody could be so dumb. Oh, and it gets worse. He called himself an engineer. He works in IT. No disrespect to people who work in IT, that's information technology. Those are basically, like, engineers and IT people are always at odds with each other. You know what I'm saying? Because we expect there to be a fix at the ground level work. If my computer keeps on rebooting automatically, then I'm upset. You know what I'm saying? If it keeps on turning off or freezing, I don't want to hear, did you try turning it off and turning it back on? Yes, we've all tried turning it off and turning it back on. That's an immediate fix. That's a Band-Aid. But the problem is it happens every hour or so. I could be in the middle of something really important. And what do they say? Well, you got to make sure you save your work. How about you fix my computer so that it doesn't keep on happening? How about that? So, no. Saying that you work in IT, but calling yourself an engineer, that right there blew me away. I'm like, of course this idiot thinks that girls aren't good at science. Meanwhile, I could go on and on and on about all the women who've done amazing work just in engineering, least off the larger sciences world. And make no mistake, engineering is one of the categories where women rarely get into. So it's just, to hear somebody say that and to call himself an engineer, I've met very, like, painfully, ear-bleedingly stupid people in my life, and every so often you find them on the internet too. Yeah, that guy is like one of the biggest dumbasses I have ever had the extreme displeasure of listening to on. So I try to avoid that nonsense. I try to avoid that because someone who's literally that painfully stupid, so and a liar too, calling himself a freaking engineer. Sorry, IT and engineering, the only relation they have to each other, because as a former electrical engineer, all right, who worked in Lucent, for crying out loud, what do you call it? I've worked in aerospace. I can assure you the only relation that IT and engineering has is that we fight each other all the time. But they are not engineers. And most IT guys will tell you, no, they're not engineers. Well, I guess we could kind of... No, you're not. You are not engineers. You are tech guys. That's what you are. We work in tech. You are tech. No, not the same. So, yeah, just... oh, God. No, I don't sub to SJW Spider-Man because he's posting things like that, and it's going to make me want to look at that stuff. I try not to look at that stuff, man. I try really hard not to look at that stuff. The one guy, Yellow Flash, I think he insulted me one time, which is fine. I've thrown plenty of shade at him. But I think he he's such a coward, he refuses to show his face on the screen. He's a terrible coward. But meanwhile, me, who's brave enough to show my face on the internet, he tried to insult the way that I look. He tried to body shame me because my hair was long, you know, because I was trying to grow it out to donate it for kids with cancer. Freaking dumbass. Like, here's a coward who's afraid to show his face, who wants to try and make fun of the way I look. Like, like the level of irony is so insane. And I think he was talking about me. I think. Why do I not know? Because he was too much of a coward to even say my name. Like, just, dude. Come on. Like, these guys are cowards. They're cowards. Oh, they're also cowards. And when you find out the insider stuff of what's going on with that lawsuit, dude, that guy's not going to win. Stephanie Meyer is not winning that freaking lawsuit. There's just no way. So he's cute, you know, with his little Nazi haircut. But no, he's not going to win that lawsuit. No. What do we got here? This is terrible. What's going on? I sure hope after Arthur reconciles with Mira, survives Black Manta app upgrades. Yeah, let's try and keep this on comics. Oh, I actually want to start talking about the Boys TV show too, because holy crap, just saying, that was an amazing TV show. I hope you guys saw that because wow, I'm loving it. Terrible story for you. Discover how his yeah, that's right. I like that also, how Kelly Thompson wound up giving him those mystical tattoos. We don't know what they'll do yet, but it kind of makes it like the current thing, but you know, with blonde hair instead of that Jason Momoa dark hair. You know what I'm saying? So that's cool. That this is a good association. What do you call it? Kelly Sue DeConnick did a great job doing that, as far as I'm concerned, giving the tattoos, and I can't wait to see new things that he can do now with it, with those. Sebastian, you know I live in Venezuela, right? If you're talking to me, yeah, I think I mentioned it last week. I remembered that you were in Venezuela. Corey, as I said in your post about that, Professor, yeah, but F them anyway. Let's see. Saying it was announced recently that Marvel is working on a new TV series, Disney Plus. I'm thinking with Mutants or Miss Marvel deserves her own. Awesome. Also, one of the things that Disney's working on, there's a lot of rumors that they're trying to get Ian McKellen. Is that his name? No, Ian McKellen was Gandalf, right? Yeah, Ewan McGregor. Ewan McGregor, trying to get him to reprise his role as Obi-Wan. Yeah, no complaints there. That would be awesome. Plus, I think he's just old enough that he can start doing that perfect transition between Return of the Sith and what you call it, blah blah blah, the thing, the regular Star Wars movie nowadays called New Hope. By the way, guys, sorry, just plugging my new channel again, plugging the CBU-Toys channel again, trying to get up to 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours worth of watched content so that I can get monetized over there and hopefully start getting some shipments from Mattel and Hasbro and some of these bigger toy companies so that I can get hooked up. Okay. Oh, the door is right. Hit like. Hit like. um, yes, thank you. Okay, so let's go up to here. Oh, Two World, what's going on? That's the same dude who made a Riri Williams fan fic, which said he would fix the character by making her a villain. Oh, oh, you're probably talking about Meyer. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, screw that guy. The professor has spoken. Love the rant, my brother. What's up, Diesel? Ben NG Liefeld said that. Oh, guys, you know I had to skip down a little bit. Sorry. So if you have something, if you have a question or something like that, just repost it, and I'll get to it now. Somewhere below where everybody's talking now. So Ben NG Liefeld said DC will fold within 3 years. I hope he's wrong. Yeah, I kind of hope he's wrong also. I kind of hope he's wrong as well. All fact, Liefeld has never been very smart. Wow, that's mean. Wow, that's mean. But yeah, it's a possibility. But you know, there's people looking at certain levels of writing on the wall. You never know. You never know what's going to happen. Marvel could wind up folding before DC folds. You never know. You know, if DC's even going to fold. Disney might cancel the release of the World War II black comedy. Oh, from Taika Waititi. I didn't even know he was doing that. I don't know. Saying The Boys was awesome. It really was. So, enjoyed your reviews of Powers of X. Thank you, Kara Consult. I try to update my wife was just looking at it a couple days ago. She's like, "What is this? Are you making a new language?" I'm like, "No, it's a cipher." She's like, "Okay, so you're making a cipher?" Mind you, we're both English teachers. She's like, "Okay, so are you making a cipher?" I'm like, "No, I'm not making a cipher. I'm translating a cipher. That's all." And she's like, "Oh," so I started explaining to her the Powers of X and House of X and Powers of 10, and she's looking at it and she's like, "This is really great. It's something to get people talking about, and it's great marketing. It's going to get more people talking about the comic book." Yeah, great idea. I was like, I think it's a fantastic idea. So let's see here. Love the Boys show. Yeah, I want to start talking about the Boys because I finished watching the Boys. It was only 8 episodes, and holy crap, it was so good. It's one of those stories that's so good it makes you want to go out and read the comic book. You know what I'm saying? I got to go out and read the comic book because wow, I think there were 6 of them, 6 volumes of this. So that's something that I'm hoping. I always say this, and I always get, "When are you gonna do this, dude?" I don't know, but it's in my back of my head right now. It's on the forefront of my mind, but it's in the back of my head also that I want to do a spotlight on story for all 6 of these stories. At the very least, the first one, the volumes for the trade paperback, because wow, the Boys is like it's so political, and y'all know me. I'm down with the politics. I'm down with reading political comic books. I'm so totally good with this. And this started back in 2006? So, it's a great answer to The Watchmen. You know what I'm saying? It deals with police brutality, but of course talking about superheroes instead of police. Bang, I'm there. It talks about abuse of power, which is something that politicians do also. I'm so down for that. I'm so down for reading that. But the TV show was absurdly good. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading the trade paperback. I was actually thinking about doing a live stream 3 nights ago, but that would have been like Wednesday night when the new books came out, because that's when I finished. The day before is when I actually finished The Boys on TV, and I was just like, dude, I want to do a live chat where I only talk about this, but we'll see. We'll see what I can do. We'll see what happens. Do you watch, say, and ask the CWDC shows? I do not. I simply do not. There's a lot of times I'll try and be fair with myself and I'll say I don't make enough time, but no, I don't have enough time to do that. Yeah, between working from home 6 days a week, 4 hours a day, sometimes 5 hours a day in the morning, like before everybody else wakes up, and then rushing out to make breakfast for the family, and then I'm the stay-at-home dad from that point on while the wife commutes to work in Toronto. We're in Mississauga. Taking care of my 2 boys during the summertime, and then at night trying to do Comic Book University. I have to try and make time just for sleep. So Yeah, a lot of times when I'm watching TV shows, I'm reading my comic books while I'm watching the TV shows. I gotta play Minecraft with my sons. I gotta sit down and play toys with them. I sit there and I do workbooks with them and flashcards, and I try to train them up. I do I told you I was an electrical engineer in a past life. I sit there and I have this 100-piece electronics kit that I do with my 6-year-old. God, this kid's gonna be good. He can already name certain electronical components. He already understands that diodes have to face in a certain direction. He already gets a lot of this stuff, and he is good. He's As long as I keep practicing with him, he's understanding the difference between a series circuit and a parallel circuit, which just, oh my God, this is my boy. This is my boy. He's so smart. Love this guy. Absolutely love this guy. Like, he's doing so good. So, yeah, I have to be able to, spend that time to stay at home and do crafts and actually do fun experiences with them, so that, we're good. We were going to go on a camping trip up to Lake Simcoe this weekend that we're at right now. And my wife canceled it because she had work over the weekend. And then the work got canceled. So she's like, damn it, I should have done that. So next weekend we're planning on going. So that'll be a couple days. Me, our family, and her family, so my extended family, go up there and do some camping. We already went once this year, so we're hoping to go again, before the fall gets here. And then we want to go camping once in the fall. So yeah, a lot of stuff planned, but unfortunately, CW TV shows, not planned. Sorry. I used to watch them, but then they just had way too many CW shows. So I just, and then when they started doing the crossover thing, it's like if you're only watching one or two of them and you're not watching all of them, well, then you don't understand what's going on anymore. And it's like, okay, well, I can't play that game. So they made it so that I can't watch them anymore. A weekly show where there are 6 of these shows or whatever, 4 of these shows, it's too much. I can't devote that kind of time. Plus, it's scheduled. If they made it so I could watch them afterwards on my own, like through a streaming network, now we're talking. Now maybe I can actually schedule myself to do that. But yeah, I can't do that right now. Devoting a certain chunk of my time per week to watching a show, I can't do that. Brick Boss 77, DC shows have such low quality, bad acting, and bad writing. Oh, no, see, I just said I don't like using those kinds of words, but I get it. Welcome to the channel, Brick Boss 77. Let's see, just started watching The Boys. God, it's amazing, dude. DC shows are better than... Oh, and it jumped. Of course it jumped. Why wouldn't it jump? Oh, for crying out loud, it jumped big time. Okay, well, I'm not going to try and look for all that stuff. Sorry. So let's go from here with Mark Guerrero. DC and Marvel should work something out and release an amalgam No. No amalgam comics. We don't need the amalgam comics. But it would be nice if one of these days it would work out. And I'm going to tell you something straight out. Like, let's just face facts. If DC winds up going under because Warner Brother doesn't want DC Comics anymore for some ridiculously stupid reason that I just... Oh, God. It's happened once before. It happened in, like, 1994, I think it was. They offered themselves up for sale to Marvel. And Marvel said, no, you guys are awesome, and you're going to get back to where you were before. You will. And they did. They were right. But if they ever decide to go under, I promise you Disney would scoop them up. And then we would have the ultimate. Then we can have Batman, and we can have a scene where Bruce Wayne and what's his face, Tony Stark, are actually talking about who's a better millionaire philanthropist playboy. You know what I'm saying? Like, who's the better one? I guarantee you that will wind up happening at some point. And they'll still be trying to make deals with Sony, talking about, dude, can we please just have Spider-Man? That's all we're asking for. We'll see. Like, think about that. There's a better chance that Marvel will wind up owning Batman before they wind up owning Spider-Man again. I'm just saying. DC is the only company that gets bashed. Well, nowadays, yeah, before the MCU, it used to be Marvel that was always getting bashed. It's a cycle. It's cyclic. You know what I'm saying? Ben NG, what was the generation-spanning change to Batman that Tom King promised in issue 75? Absolutely nothing. I did not say anything great in there. Broke my heart. Issue 75 didn't do much of anything for me. I'm at Eric and Seth Rogen's neck until season 2 of The Boys come out. Okay. The Krimpek. Okay, I see what you're saying. Well, they said that it was already in production. They just don't know when it's going to come out. Before season 1 was released, they're saying season 2 we're already in production for that. So they knew it was going to be good. So I'm sure we'll see it soon. Are we going to see it before 2020? Probably not. But there's a chance. Honestly, like there's that chance. You never know. Marvel has been bashed by comic skaters forever. Well, no, comic skaters haven't existed forever, so screw them. What do you call it? Miss Megan, what's going on, Miss Megan? Hi, everyone. Hope all are well. I'm well. How you doing? Let me say it like Joey from Friends. How you doing? We got Sayin. Hey, anyone looking forward to the Invincible animated TV show? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. That's something that could possibly get me to start reading the comic book too. Which is a shame because there's just way too many comic books that I need to read. And way too many comic books I'm already reading. I still have my, what do I have left here? These are the books that I have left to read. I've got Ogres, issue 1 of 4 by Bob Sally. That's, this is an exclusive cover from Gotham Central Comics and Collectibles. I'm not supposed to have this yet, except that it's an exclusive cover by Gotham Central, and Carlos was like, here, take this home and review it. Just make sure you bring it back. I'm like, sure, no problem. And then I'll buy it when I actually go to Fan Expo Canada, and I'll actually meet Bob Sally and the Sean Daly, who drew this cover, and then we'll be golden. I've still got issue number 12 of Unnatural, issue 12 of Unnatural, issue 3 of Usagi Yojimbo. This will end the arc but not the run. I've got Wailing Blade issue number 3, which I can't wait to read. Oh, I got a Pornhub comic I gotta read, Riptide Cave Woman, so looking forward to that. Reaver issue number 2, 2 more. Sharky issue number 5, and Stranger Things issue 3 of 4. So these are the comic books I still have to read. And you look at it, guys, I've already read so many comic books this week. I'm dying, but I'm trying. Hey, Bagel Bagel, hello, girl. Well, I love you too. Yes, I do. You're my best friend. Yes, you are, kitty kitty. I'm wearing flimsy material, otherwise I would definitely put her up in my lap so you guys can say hi. Let's see. Mako. Hey, what's going on, Mako? You made it to a live chat. Love the boys too. Picked up the comics, but they were too violent for me. Still think that Preacher is Ennis's best work. Yeah, I got to start doing a spotlight on the story for Preacher. Actually, more than that, I've got to actually watch the Preacher because I believe that's coming to an end finally. So I got to sit down and actually watch Preacher. But again, trying to make time for that, man. Mark Guerrero, wonder what Marvel will replace Agents of S.h.i.e.l.d. with. Inhumans and Agent Carter didn't last long, and they were never able to get a Mockingbird show off the ground, which breaks my heart. They really need something great. I don't know, do they need something on ABC? Because they've got Disney Plus. They're going to have so many shows there. I mean, I don't know. I mean, ABC is Disney owned, but I don't know. Do they need to replace it? Sebastian, the Optimus Prime comic, I know you still haven't read the issue 1, was like Watchmen, should reread someday, give it more analysis. Did you wake up? Hold on, let me do a voice message to my wife. Yes, I'm doing the live podcast right now. Are you bringing home Burger King? Because remember, today's our cheat day, just saying, and you know I like that big thing, the beefy burger with the onion rings and stuff. So yeah. Oh, by the way, say hi to everybody on the podcast. Hi everybody. You can't hear their voice, but they're saying hi. I promise you. Thumbs up from my wife. Gonna get me Burger King, right, babe? Right? Cheat day. Love you. Bye. There we go. So this is the day that we eat unhealthy, so we call it our cheat day. what do you call it? So Optimus Prime #1. Hold on, there's an Optimus Prime issue #1. Was that before the reboot that they're currently doing, the Brave New Era? Because I think I did read that comic book. It came out around the same time as Lost Light issue 1, didn't it? Anyway, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what's up. It was like the Watchmen. Okay, give it a look. Oh, jeez, it just jumped. Don't do that. Don't do that. No, come on. Ah, for crying out loud. Okay, we're gonna start from here. Sorry, guys. Mark Guerrero, Young Justice Outsiders will be wrapping up in 2 weeks. Luckily, it got renewed for season 4. You know, there's been some people complaining about Justice League. They made Justice League Outsiders. They said that they made a character gay for absolutely no reason. Like a lot of, and that's when you hear criticism about Justice League Outsiders. That's a big deal because that cartoon is like everybody's favorite. The Young Justice Outsiders. Sorry, I keep saying Justice League. Like Young Justice is everybody's favorite TV show. They like it better than Batman the Animated Series, for crying out loud. I've never heard this much love for a comic before, or excuse me, for a TV series before. But bang, there you go. Wow, so people complaining over that. It must have been really rushed. That's all I've heard about it. Ronald, can you talk more about that Marvel role-playing game? Yeah, I did 10 episodes so far, 10 out of 10 episodes, so I completed an arc, so to speak, for my Marvel role-playing superheroes game. It's an old system, but it's a very easy one to learn. I just have to actually edit the videos. That's actually the very next project that I want to do. I've already got some time. It's not slotted, but Dave from Nerderkey. If you guys aren't watching Nerderkey, they're an amazing channel that mostly talks about Dungeons and Dragons, but they talk about so much more. I used to host the first 2 seasons of the game, the Marvel Superheroes role-playing game. I used to actually host it there on Nerderkey. And Dave from Nerderkey used to play. Ted never played, but maybe one of these days he'll want to play. Who knows? But yeah, forget about it. Like this, it was huge. It was huge, and it got audience participation and everything. And at some point, I'm going to edit these 10 episodes. They're completely separate, but I do have a returning player. Technically, 2 returning players. You'll see what I mean when you see it. And it was a pretty fun game. It was mostly mutants playing. I had 1 altered human, but almost everybody in the team was mutants, so I made it a very mutant-themed game. A couple of, big names showed up, yes, including the X-Men. And one of these days I'm going to get around to editing that up and putting them out. I've got a few people who actually work in the comic book field who want to play the game. They're contacting me, not daily, but like weekly. Like, dude, when are you going to do the new game? Because I really want to be a part of that. That does my heart huge because, oh my God, here's these names. Some of them are, not big names, but some of them are pretty big names in the comic book world. And they want to, like, some of them actually working for DC and Marvel, and they want to play this game. So being able to do this would be a huge boost to the channel, I hope, and actually get me in the RPG world. So we'll see. But yeah, we'll see. Will it compete with Critical Role? No, but I am hoping to make it a plausible alternative where it's familiar Marvel superheroes characters, but everybody's playing completely different characters. I don't really want anybody playing the Hulk or playing Silver Surfer or playing Daredevil or playing whomever. I want them to play their own characters, and every so often they interact with these other guys. That's actually my goal, but we'll see. Maybe once in a while I can have a guest star show up who's actually playing a big character. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Let's see. Professor Bill, was the Immortal Hulk director cut worth it to buy? I didn't even read it. I didn't buy it. I didn't read it. I don't feel like I need to. That's just the way I look at it. There's some extra art in the back. The way I look at it is if you didn't get the first 2 issues, get that. Because for a low price, you can get the first 2 issues of the Immortal Hulk, and then bang, you're hooked up. Let's see. That's an understatement. Don't remember what I was doing because I had to jump. Sorry. Miss Megan, hey Professor, I joined the chat a little late today. Have you done a Flash dance yet? Flash? I don't have any Flash characters out. I've got Captain Marvel. I've got all these guys behind me. I'm sorry, I can't run and get that. I can do a dance with my new Iron Spider. Or any of the guys that are typically up here. If anybody's gonna do a super chat, by all means, I always give you guys like the little dance, the boom shakalaka dance. So just tell me which character you want me to do it with, as long as he's up here, and I'll do it. Otherwise, it defaults to Captain Marvel. Sorry, but yeah, you'll love the political science overtones. There's political science overtones for what? What? Shoot. Do I have? I can't find it. I don't want to go crazy looking for it. I'm sorry. Retweet whatever that was, please. If you could be any hero villain, who would it be? Oh, it would have to be Magneto. But I wouldn't be a villain. I would totally be a good guy. I would be Magneto because I see him as being just so uber ridiculously powerful. Oh, and there goes the super chat. So, let's see. Oh my. Okay, stop bouncing, stop bouncing. Oh, surprise me. Surprise me. Okay. Well, then in that case, you know what? We almost never get to see. Let's hope that I don't knock over all of my other toys. Let's do Darth Vader doing the dance. Thank you for the super chat. Boom shakalaka laka, boom shakalaka laka, boom shakalaka laka, boom shakalaka laka. I bet you never seen Vader like this before, right? He's getting jiggy with it. So there you go. Super chat away. We got Darth Vader doing some cool shuffles. So, let me hold him back up, turn his head around. I like having it look like he's about to force choke somebody, because he's always about to force choke somebody. Just saying. But we all know that, right? Let me put him back there. Hope I don't knock over Master Yoda or my Anakin or my Darth Maul. Bang! There we go. Okay, so let me go back up here. Yeah, it's 3 a.m. here in Europe. Oh, sorry. Oh, the Preacher show is different from the comics. Oh. Hey, Silver Surfer, you're here. What's going on, dude? Hi, Professor Bill's White. Everybody's doing the thumbs up. I'll make sure everybody knows that. For Burger King kind, for sure. There we go. Yeah, I only spoil myself once a week with nonsense. Hey guys, so again, here's the new channel, the CBU-Toys, where you guys can check out me reviewing toys. If I get to 1,000 subscribers and I have 4,000 hours worth of view time on there, it's seriously drastically dropped. It took a whole lot more to get this channel monetized. But if I can get that, then the channel gets monetized. If I can get that, I can try and do a couple tags, see if I can get, what you call it, what the heck are they called? Like Marvel's, the Diamond Select, Marvel Select stuff. I can hopefully try and get some toys coming in from like the Marvel's Legends and the DC Multiverse, so that I have more toys coming in, and that's where I can start doing some awesome giveaways. So if you guys want the awesome toy giveaways, I can do some comic book giveaways, anything like that. If I can get something like that going, then all of a sudden, but dang, I'm hooking you guys up. So you guys hook me up, I hook you guys up. So, bang, there we go. Let's get rid of the McDonald's stuff and the Burger King stuff. Five Guys. Oh, I can't remember if we do have Five Guys here. We do have. I've eaten there once before with the peanuts. Yeah, that was cool. Hit me up with a Whopper with cheese, please. I know, right? Comic Quirks. What's up, Comic Quirks? Brick Boss 77. Who else is excited for HBO Watchmen? I'm not excited for it, but I'm hoping it's going to be good. We'll see. We'll see. Everyone must be joining late. It's all good. It's all good. We don't have time limits here. Joshua Anderson. What's going on, Joshua? Excuse me. See, that's something I heard also, Sebastian, that the character is gay in the comics also. So that's what I'm saying. They must have done something really and maybe it's just people complaining. Maybe it's just people looking for newsworthy stuff. But I just saw there's a bunch of people doing some weird complaints about, yeah. So I don't actually know. They made Aqualad gay in Young Justice Outsiders. I don't see the big deal. The character is gay in the comic book. It was Aqualad. Okay. Yeah, he is gay in the comic books. The newer one is gay. So I guess a lot of people just don't read the comic books. That's probably what it is. Which, shame for them. Let's see. Alt fact: I have a fan theory that character was gay the whole time. Controversy overblown by the anti-SJW fever. It's funny, you know. I don't even think they should be called SJW or anti-SJWs. They should just be called bullies because let's be realistic. We've all seen them in school, right? We've seen them in high school. They pick on anybody who they think is weaker than themselves because, oh no, look, I can up my rep and feel better about myself. That's all they are. They're just bullies. We've seen that before. Stop it with the gay stuff. I don't know which direction that's going. Marvel role-playing game sounded really cool. Can't wait to see what happens with it, and I really want to participate. I am Phantom X. Okay, we'll see what's up. Let's see. Carol Danvers Captain Marvel versus Superman. Oh, dude, no, nobody beats Superman. That's an easy one. That's a really easy one. Oh, that's something I actually also want to start doing too. I want to try and start getting some. Hopefully, I'll start getting a bunch of people together, like, you know, because I've got my role playing community going. Once I get that role playing community going big, I actually want to start doing versus battles, unlike what most other people do versus battles. Here's my idea. Check this out. We've got the character stats already built up using the Marvel role-playing game system, right? And I'm actually gonna I'll be the judge, and I'll have two people who love these characters. You gotta learn the game. You gotta learn enough about the game. And these people who participate in the game or who watch the game enough and comment enough, they get to pick a favorite character, and once a month or so, I'll try and have them. So, like, let's say you just said Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers versus Superman. So we find somebody who loves Captain Marvel, and we find somebody who loves Superman. And we get those two, so they're both biased towards the character that they're using. And then we try and figure out the perfect stats for them, and then we have them both battle. And then you can actually see the results and who would actually win in that fight using a role-playing game rules. That's my idea. Somebody else will probably use it long before I get the chance to do it myself, but whatever. You know, instead of just, oh, we did the research and what we decided to do was, yeah, shut up, Death Battle. It's always funny when they get that research completely wrong, because that's the difference between someone who does research on characters and someone who actually knows the characters and then just looks to reconfirm what they already know. There's a huge difference there, just saying. But anyway, not to say they're not entertaining, but come on. So I was thinking about doing something like that one of these days. And yes, I would make it available on Patreon before I would make it available for everybody else by, like, I don't know, a month, a week, something like that. We'll see. But yeah, maybe I'd actually do it twice a week. Depends on how that goes. We'll see. DC doesn't even have a character that teleports, but I read Raven's bio, so I know she can. Yeah, I was just going to say, Raven teleports. There's several characters who teleport. In fact, there's a lot of teleporting going on right now with the new version of Leviathan. But no, there's some characters who teleport. I'm trying to remember who they are now because I'm on the spot, but no, they have characters who teleport. Let's see, Joshua Anderson. Professor Bell, do you use the CLZ app for your favorite comic books? I do. It's great. I do not. I think I have it downloaded, or did I uninstall it? I don't actually recall. Let me get rid of all that stuff. Do I have it on here? No, it looks like I took it off because I just wasn't using it. I did have it, though, for a while. Sorry. But I should. I really should, because there are a bunch of things that I need to collect. I just need to keep the list on me, you know? Dylan, I have read all the first issues of the third printing. I really want that Alice... oh, I don't know which comic book you're talking about. I'm sorry. So much shock came out of nowhere on the show. Okay, I don't know what you guys are talking about. Let's go down here. Let's go down here. And let's go to... oh, jeez. Whoa, there was a... oh, you sent me another one. Oh, I didn't see the second super chat. I'm sorry. It was too close to the other one. Okay, my two older boys, Ethan wants a Spider-Man dance, and the other son, Kanan, would like Captain America if you have them. Shoot, I don't have Captain America here. Pick something else. Pick something else. But here, you want the Spider-Man? I actually have a whole bunch of Spider-Mans up here. But here, let's do we'll do the dance here, and thank you for the super chat. We'll do, you know what? We'll do it with his extended arms. So we'll chaka-laka-laka, boom, chaka-laka-laka, boom, chaka-laka-laka, We'll do it with all of his arms. Boom chaka laka laka, boom chaka laka laka, boom chaka laka laka, boom chaka laka laka. So we'll do the little shake your booty dance, shake your booty. There we go. We'll do that. And then I don't have Captain America out here. I don't have him out here. Pick something else, and I'll throw that in really quick. You don't have to send another super chat. I'll do it. But yeah, Ethan got hooked up, and then Kenan. What are you looking for? So let's see. How should Marvel, DC, or Image promote their comics better? There's good stuff from the big three out. Let's see. Saying, you know what I think would be cool? Advertising each other's books. I think that Marvel should advertise in Image, and Marvel should advertise in DC. And then all three of the companies should do that. Cross-promote with each other. I think that'd be great. They could literally do it for no money. One page, just have 3 comic books that you're trying to promote that month or that week or whatever, and just have a page dedicated to each other. So it's literally 2 lousy pages, for 1 page front and back, 1 sheet front and back, devoted to each other, and everybody could do that, and everybody's happy, and you're cross-promoting with each other. This is the way that I look at things. But hey, I'm a guy with a degree in marketing, and I think that would be like the easiest, like off the top of my head thing. Cross-promotion is always one of the best. You try to target a built-in audience. That's what you do. Forgot to say please. No, it's cool. You don't have to say please. Present Professor. Shoot. Okay, let's, Hulk, please. Okay, you want Hulk? Let's see. I have, okay, you know what? I have my Smart Hulk over here. Okay, so I'll use my Smart Hulk. I also got my Red Hulk. So I'll do the, here, he's going to do the shuffle. He's going to do the Michael Flatley Lord of the Dance thing. He's going to, let's do the Rockets. Then, I got the can sales. Does anybody remember ShopRite, the can sales? From New Jersey has ShopRite. I don't know who else has ShopRite. But yeah, we'll do all that stuff. Here, he'll do the little booty shake. Booty, shake your booty. So yeah, we got the dance going. Let's see if I can make him stand back up again. Okay, good. He's good. So he did the Tony Stark Infinity Gauntlet booty shake dance. Who could ask for anything more? Bang, there you go. Okay, so we're all caught up. Okay, let's go. Superman has so many weaknesses. Exactly, he has 3 very distinct weaknesses. Red Sun, any kind of kryptonite can usually mess him up. And then we've got, come on now, magic. He has 0 defenses against magic, and, oh, Storm should dance for everyone. Oh, are you kidding me? Storm is up on the wall. Oh, and I'd have to, Storm is up on the wall. And oh man, I've got this version of Storm, but I don't want to open her yet until I get my channel set up. Sorry. So can you pick something else? Because I've got this version of Storm, and I've got another Storm who's actually like up on a wall. I wonder if I have. No, I don't have any other versions of Storm that are down. I don't know if it'll be suitable, but for now I can do, and just let me know if there's something else that you want. Maybe you want to just see Lockjaw doing a little, he'll do a little groove. He'll do a little groove. I really need to get my hands on the Thing Marvel Legend figure, which was a Walmart exclusive that never made its way up here to Canada, damn it. But yeah, I that's the figure I want more than anything else right now. I really want that. So, like, that would be cool to have the Thing and Lockjaw hanging out with each other. Like, that would be cool. Because, yeah, when I do my little stop-motion stuff, I would have I would have them actually battling next to each other. Because that would be super fun. But we'll see. You know what? And in case that wasn't quite good enough, I know you've got your own cat right now. Come here, Bagel. Come here, look. Want to say hi to everybody? Here, let's do a quick little... Hi, everybody. Okay, guys, want to go down? Okay, I'll sit you up here. I'll sit you right here. You can sit right here. You good, Bagel? I'm a good girl. I should dance? This white boy don't dance. Actually, I do slow dances, but yeah, that's fine. Fine, Emma will do. Evil giggling. I have to go and find Emma. Tell me if there's something else that you want. I'll try and find it. Where can I get the Lockjaw? Okay, I found that plushie Lockjaw in a comic book store in the end of, like, the other end of Mississauga. It's actually still considered Mississauga, but it was a fairly far drive. I can't remember the name of the street. I've only been to the comic book store once, but the store itself was fairly overpriced. So, but they did have the Lockjaw. So I grabbed that, and I grabbed a first appearance of Marvel Boy from there, which was fun. Anyway, so let's see what else we got there. Everybody's asking where I got the Lockjaw. I usually keep them. I guess you guys can't see him. He's on the other end of Thor's hammer. Maybe I should put him over here. Yeah, I love my Lockjaw. Absolutely love it. If I wasn't wearing my little skirt, maybe I would dance. But I'm wearing my Mawis. It's a traditional Somali thing. I get to be free wearing it. Just saying. But it's very thin, and Bagel's claws sometimes dig into me. So no sudden movements. Sorry, I have a cat on me. That's right. Anytime my wife says, "Do you want to go and do something?" Bagel's usually sitting on my lap, so I'll be like, "I got a cat on me. Sorry." And my son's my 6-year-old started doing that also recently. Like, "Hey, bud, go get me whatever from such and such. Like, go get me the remote, whatever." And I'll be like, "I got a cat on me." I'm like, "Are you kidding me right now?" But yeah, if Bagel is that's the rule of the house. If Bagel is sitting on you, you do not have to do anything. So let's see. We got oh, it looks like Sue-Ann is happy with the Bagel dance. Awesome. I fulfilled my quota. Thank you for the super chat. So Bill, I don't know if you heard, David Presley says, "What's up, David Presley? Even if you don't care, that's completely fine. Bella Thorne directing her first porn movie. I don't know where I stand on that. What are your thoughts?" Okay, so when I go to put up things on Pornhub, that's when I see that, because I have to type in Pornhub in Google, and then it brings me there, and I've already got my account saved on there, so I could just start uploading my videos. So last week I saw that. I saw that Bella Thorne, and I looked at it, I was like, okay, and then I clicked on the Pornhub, and I went and I started uploading my video. The thing is, I don't actually know who Bella Thorne is. Maybe that's a bad thing, but if you can actually give me a quick heads up as to who Bella Thorne is, because I don't know. I don't have anything against porn. I really don't. It doesn't bother me at all. That's one of the reasons why I put reviews up on, like, some of the more risque comic books, like Cave Woman that I've got over here, Riptide Cave Woman. I put those reviews up on Pornhub because, oh my god, as if we need to see a Jean Grey dance. Oh, Sue-Ann, I don't have Jean Grey. I'm waiting for that new figure to come out. There's a new one that's going to be coming out. It's a 3-pack. It's got Cyclops, Jean Grey, and it's Jean Grey in her 92 X-Men TV show, the Fox cartoon thing. But then also she, it comes with a Wolverine, a costume battle damaged Wolverine. I don't have a Jean Grey. Can you pick something that you can see, please? Because I don't have that. I'm sorry. Oh man, you're totally picking things that I don't have. What do you call it? It would be great to see crossover. Pick something that I actually have, please, and then I'll be happy to do that. Stepped away to get a drink of water. My kid's distracting me. Totally forgot you're on. Sorry. How rude. Great to see crossovers between the big companies. Agreed. Okay, why are you licking me? Are you mad at me? She's like licking my arm. She wants to make sure I don't stop petting her. Bella Thorne is a former Disney star. She had to release her nude photos because someone was blackmailing her. It's messed up when people, just when there's leaks and hacks of phones and things like that kind of thing is just ridiculous. That kind of thing is absolutely ridiculous that people would do things like that. Like, some people are real scum, and then trying to blackmail somebody with that, so she has to release them just to get ahead. Like, that's just ridiculous. Oh, Dr. Doom. Okay. Oh, he's a Titan class figure, so I've never done that before. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. You're scared? Here, let me put you down, Bagel. There we go. Bye-bye. Sue Ann is making me put you down so I can get a... the guilt. Okay. Oh, I'm sorry, but she's crying right now. She's crying because she wants to be up here hanging out. Okay, so let's do Doom. No one tells Doom what to do, but Doom, no one gets jiggy with it better than Doom. So we... Excuse me, I'm sorry, guys. Oh. Well, he's not up on the shelves there, but he is on a shelf over here. So yeah, he's a Titan class, so like he's got no range of moment. So you know what? Here we go. Doom will moonwalk. Do 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 do. Ow! Down 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 down. Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? Are you okay, Annie? Annie, are you okay? Annie, are you okay? There we go. So Doom has done his dance. Doom is awesome. And let me put that back now before I hurt myself. I know my baby. I love you too. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I have to clean your ears. Sorry, I know you hate it, but looks like I got to clean your ears again. Okay, so I'll make it up to you. Bagel needs the laugh. The guilt. Let's see. Thanks, Profess. Throw a thumbs up, please. We're close to as many likes as there are people in the chat. Not everybody can donate. That's how you can help support the channel. Oh, 100% sure. Yes, definitely. That's how you can help to support the channel. Also, you can support this channel. This is comic book CBU-Toys. So this is my toy channel, trying to get to 1,000 subs and 4,000 hours worth of viewed content, and then the channel monetizes, and then I can start trying to get free toys to sample, because I won't be playing with them. I'll just sample them and review them. And I can start doing giveaways if they start sending me, like, if they start doubling up. Dance Before Doom. That is awesome. That I should have said that. But anyway, yeah, go and check out that channel. That's my other channel. I just launched it today. I'm super duper happy about it. And then bang. Battle Rapper D, what's going on? Jessica Cruz and Doctor Strange. It was a great week for comics. Yeah, guys, if you're not reading Justice League Odyssey, the most recent issue that just dropped, the one that just dropped this week, holy crap, man. There's something big that happens with, that happens with Jessica Cruz. If you're a Jessica Cruz fan, man, but it might mean that we're going to get something special coming out pretty soon, like a solo series. I'd be down with that, because I never really read Jessica Cruz before. I started reading her really mainly with this series, with Justice League Odyssey, and I'm down for a Jessica Cruz book. I'm down with the Jessica Jones book again also, but whatever. Transformers Galaxy's writer is getting hate for writing comics before he founded Vox Media. Huh. Haters, do yourself a favor and look at Neil Gaiman's entire career and others like him, right? We need another Marvel DC crossover. Sue Ann dies from the guilt. Sue Ann has exited life and is reigning in heck. Wilfredo, what's going on, Wilfredo? Do you get paid if I have a YouTube Red and consequently never see ads? From my understanding, I don't, but I honestly don't know. Either way, what do you call it? I know that helps you to not have to see ads. Ooh, and you get all the good stuff. So honestly, yeah, that's the one thing that confuses me, confuses me, because I think that's $10 a month. So I don't know who would all get that. I think it's just YouTube that gets that. But either way, do whatever you can. Just, you know what? Subscribe to my other channel, CBU-Toys, and watch all the videos, even with your YouTube Red, and we'll let it slide. How about that? And like each of the videos and make a comment, because yeah, like I said, that's where I'm going to start doing some serious freaking giveaways there, because I'll be having a whole bunch of them. The music for the clips was good. Huh. Jeff Lemire doing an Image family tree. I'll check out whatever's coming out, and I like Jeff Lemire, so we'll see what's up. Oh, Reggie Simmons, thank you. Oh, you didn't say a character, dude. I got a dance for you if you name one of the characters over here. Thank you for the super chat though. But yeah, by all means, mention one of the characters, and I'll do a dance for you with the characters. only read Jessica. Only read Justice League Odyssey for Jessica Cruz. Works. It works. Like seriously, that's the first time I ever read Jessica Cruz, and yes, it made a believer out of me. She is freaking awesome. Constantine is getting a new ongoing comic series with Black Label, and I've got a John Constantine figure, 6-inch, in the mail. So, yes, I think that Hickman is going to keep Remy and Anna Marie married. He's not rebooting anything. He's just changing things up a bit. Dylan, that professor that Stranger Things issue 3 or 4, it's issue 3. Just trying to figure out if my shop forgot to put issue 4 on my pull list. No, that was issue 3, and I just got it this week. So I thought it was supposed to come out next week. I guess I was wrong. I just found it on the shelves this week. So that's issue 3. Let's see. Miss Megan, hey Professor, with you YouTube doing double ads, do you get paid for 2 ads or just 1? Because if you only get paid for 1, that sucks. No, apparently, yeah, a lot of people are telling me that they're sending 2 ads now to people. I haven't gotten 2 ads when I look at other people's channels. Sometimes I'll get those big, long ones. I remember back when Obama was the president, they had a half an hour, I think it was like a 33-minute ad, which was actually just President Obama being interviewed by 3 different people. One of them was Hank Green. Another one was the girl who does the green lipstick. She wears the green lipstick on everything, on all of her videos. And then there were like 2 other people. I can't remember who they were, but either way, yeah, I watched that whole thing too. But I like if it's like a 4-minute or more ad or something like that, you know, I get it. If your phone is about to die, whatever, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Just like I said, that's the big thing with me. I don't want to have to ask people for money. I don't want to have to ask people for anything, but it helps the channel. Like the only way that I get paid besides super chats or whatever is that what do you call it? You know, or besides Patreon or PayPal, which those links are below too. Just saying, and PayPal Patreon guys get extra stuff. Just saying, patrons get extra stuff. What do you call it? Is to actually watch the entire video that comes out beforehand. If there's 2 videos, I'm sure I get paid for 2. I think clicking on the video gets something extra also, but I don't expect you guys to do that. But it is what it is. Anyway, just watching the entire video from beginning to end and not clicking off of it, that is actually how I get paid. And I know a lot of them do those little tricky things at the end. They'll have like 10 or 15 seconds of just the ad is just sitting there and looking at you, and you're looking at like you're not going to do anything extra, so they'll decide to click off. That's a sneaky little marketing trick that they do. It's not even marketing. It's a sneaky little trick that these companies do, because if you click off of the ad when it's just hanging there, then guess what? They don't have to pay for the ad apparently, and I don't get paid for the ad. YouTube doesn't get paid. Like it's just a thing that just happens. So go figure. So they'll have like the last 10 or 15 seconds of the video just sitting there looking at you and nothing new happening. It's dirty. It's dirty, but whatever, man. Whatever. Anyway, yeah, the only way that I get paid for the ads is if you don't click away from the ads, if you just let the ad play. So there's that. But I generally appreciate you guys. I feel in my head canon Clark is very iffy about dueling with girls. If you mean Clark Kent, yes. As well he should be. Let's see. Oh, did Reggie ask for... No, you're not asking for a dance. Fine. No dance for you. He just likes Jessica Cruz. You know what? I've been trying to get my hands on that Jessica Cruz figure. The the DC Multiverse Jessica Cruz figure. I actually want to get the whole series because it comes with Clayface, and it's an amazing Clayface, but I can't find the entire set, like even Big Bad Toy Stores. I'm like, dude, I'm willing to pay $150 if I need to. It's usually like 110 or something like that to get all 6 of the figures. I think it's all 6 of the figures that come with there. I think that Batman Beyond is one of the, whatever. But I'm willing to pay for the whole series just to get my hands on that. What do you call it? The Clayface build a figure. You know, actually that's a connect and collect, collect and connect. But the Jessica Cruz one is actually going for like $135 by itself. That is crazy. I can't afford something like that for one figure. I can't afford that. But man, I would love to get my hands on that. Because it's funny. When I was reading the Justice League Odyssey, there was an issue where she should have gone solo. She should have just straight gone solo and not used her power. And since Dan Abnett didn't go that route, I'm like, you know what? I would like to get my hands on that figure and do a series with the figures, you know, the stop motion, where she actually goes. I want to actually tell a solo story with her where she's got like 23% power left, and she's got to ration it, and she's got to go out and go on some kind of a mission. She's got to get guns, and she's got to go covert op and do some, you know, some interesting stuff. I really wanted to do that story, but if I can't get my hands on that figure, that's not going to happen. I'll have to do it with like a cardboard cutout. I'll have to draw the picture and then cut it out. It'll be like Paper Mario, but Paper Green Lantern. Let's see, something also for my toy channel. Oh, and I don't know what that is. Sorry, but you say don't buy the Rainmakers 3-pack. They're meh. Too monotone for my taste. Maybe add a unifying color like purple, like the cyber. I don't know who this is. By the way, is gender fluid. Acid Storm is gender fluid. Acid Storm, the Seeker, the Transformer Seeker. He's gender fluid. He's a robot. Why are they? Whatever, man. I never understood why they made the female Transformers in the first place, because that automatically means that the other Transformers are male, right? And it's like, but I never saw them as being male. I guess whatever. I don't like the idea of making robots male or female. That just didn't make sense to me, but whatever. And now I'm making gender fluid ones also. I just don't see the purpose in that. Do robots have sex? Do robots have sexual parts? That just doesn't make sense to me. Whatever, if that's what they want to do. Who will take over Champions in 2020? Oh, dude, if anybody's going to be running Champions, I want Zub back. Or Wade. I want one of them back, you know? But I wouldn't want... I don't feel the need to have somebody else writing for that book. But whatever. You know what I would like to see? I know this is going to probably, like, freak people out. But I wouldn't mind seeing Bendis doing Champions. Look, hear me out for a second. Seriously. He does Young Justice. It's amazing. He does Pearl. People freak out because it's so good. He does Naomi, which is, holy crap. Really? That's great. He does a whole lot of books with kids, and it's actually really good. When he does Superman and Action and the main title, not so good, not so hot. I don't want to see him writing adults, and I don't see why he aged John. It doesn't make sense. He aged John Kent. Why? But when he does kids' books, like books with actual young kids, the Young Justice book, which he's doing also, he's really good. So I wouldn't mind seeing Bendis come back to Marvel just to write Champions. Why not? You know? Hey, if he sucks, he sucks. We scream about it, we stop reading it, whatever, you know? But I wouldn't mind seeing him, you know, him playing his hand at that. It's pretty good, man. He could do a good job. Who knows? I read Judas and just watched your reviews on the Judas series by Jeff Loveness. I'm 100% in agreement with you. It completely blew my mind. Agreed. Sometimes people can do... what do you call it? Sometimes people can do a good religious comic book where they're not trying to necessarily push an agenda. They're just giving their own viewpoint on something. And I'm down with that, man. I'm totally down with that. In my head, Clark is iffy about dueling with girls in regards to Clark fighting other girl characters. You're still talking about Superman, right? Alt-fact, I click the ads, man. Oh, you click on the ads. So not click off the ads. You click on the ads to actually look at the products? Sick. Alt-fact. Much love, brother. Much love. Um, let's see. David, is there any chance you'll do a review of a Jeff Loveness series called Aftershock? Oh no, from Aftershock called World Reader. Um, did it come out yet? Because if it came out, then probably not. But if it didn't come out yet, yeah, I like to at least grab the issue ones of the new comics just to give them a shot, just so that people get an idea of what's out there, so that maybe people will check it out. Tim Drake's new costume was revealed. It's pretty good. Nothing really iconic about it, though. Okay, yeah, I'm willing to check that out. I want to see what it's going to look like. Comics Court guys giving us some free entertainment. Don't click away from the ads. Appreciate that. Same for your channel. I don't know if you're monetized yet, but when you get monetized, yes, exact same thing. What is this? Did you just fart a bamf? That's awesome though. Ronald McMeekin. See you later, dude. Gotta go. Everybody have a good week. See you next time. All right, I'll see you. Corey Irwin with the super chat. Super chat call out. Mark Guerrero, how do Transformers reproduce? They just build new Transformers, right? She had the face of that will cost you somehow. um, Comics Blues. Anybody get Supergirl 13, Superman 14? I don't remember if I read them or not, but the reviews would be up if they were. Either way, guys, don't forget to check out Comic Boom. My bud Comic Boom. I try not to do the Supergirl. Like, I'll usually read the Supergirl issues, but I won't do the review on them just because I want it to be one reason for you guys to go over and check out Comic Boom. Come for the Supergirl, stay for all the other reviews. He's got a great opinion. He's a little bit meaner than I am, but I'm okay with that. He's usually not disrespectful, but he does also show a lot of emotion like I do. He'll be happy when a comic book is good. He'll be depressed when a comic book is bad. He can get angry if something's just really done wrong. Yeah, so go ahead and check that out. Sebastian, this is the one I was waiting for. Gender in Transformers is not physical, it's psychological. Sebastian, give me a comic book or a run where they actually do that, please, because I'm very interested in seeing how they play that out. I'm very interested in seeing how they actually play that out. I never even looked at, what do you call it? I never looked at them as necessarily needing relationships. I know they did it in the G1 cartoon. I think it was Elita 1 was with Optimus Prime. I forget who his girlfriend was. But, I was a kid at the time, too. I was like, 10, 11? So I just looked at it as, yeah, I don't actually care. Girls were icky at that point in my life, so whatever. Let's see. Really quick down there, I'm turning staticky? Oh, that's not cool. Nobody else is saying anything, though, so I'm hoping they're wrong. Let's see. Sue-Ann says that me and Comic Boom should do a live chat together. We did do one not too long ago. For the final issue, like, we both did our own individual reviews for the final issue of Heroes in Crisis, and then we did a live chat together on this channel. We did a live chat. And I was actually really sick, and he had to take the lead on that, but that was good because it got a whole bunch of people coming to his channel. Maybe one of these days we'll do it. If we could think of something good where we'll do another live chat together, I would absolutely do another live chat with him because I love his opinions. He's got a great voice for the business. Yeah, absolutely. David Presley, what's going on, dude? I don't know why, but for some reason I want to see Superman and Catwoman get it on, and have Batman walking in on it. Oh my God, you are so wrong, dude. You are so wrong. But yeah, sure, why not? Let's see. Johnny Guitar says Lightning Lad and another character drawn with wrong skin tone. Oh. Huh. Let's see. You are turning static. Okay. My shop actually destroyed them with Supergirl Superman. He's usually out of the loop, so I was surprised. Diamond delivered some. They're going for $150 on eBay. What?
Oh, you're talking about the Supergirl Superman. Oh, yeah. That's something that I put up on my Facebook channel. There's a Supergirl Superman book that's coming out, and DC put out a private message to the comic retailer saying, "Hey, could you please destroy all of those issues for me because we're going to be putting out a different cover." And yeah, that was messed up. So so if some of the comic book stores allow them to get out, I don't know if I'm ever going to get my hands on one, because if I did, then everyone would know exactly where I got it from, and that would make it look really bad for my comic book store. So I doubt I'll get my hands on one, but I'm sure as hell not going to be paying $150 for that. Like, that's one of those things where it's like, I just don't care. I really just don't care. I'm very fortunate in that. Like, I've lost my comic books more than once. I've lost my toys more than one, or once before, and like, it took me forever to try and get back into the things that I love, but we'll see. So I'm okay with not getting something. I'm okay with, there's this rare cover. There's going to be such a limited print run. There's only going to be one issue, and if I get my hands on it, I'd be like, give it to somebody who wants it more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm okay with that. But yeah, I hear you. Huge scandal going on with Supergirl 13, Superman 14 that were delivered, been recalled, destroyed because of lightning glad. They were drawn black and we're not sure. Oh, so that's why, because the characters were drawn with the. That's what you meant about the skin tone. Okay, interesting. Battle Rapper D. Does anyone else hate Thor's or big arm? I think it just looks goofy. Thor's. Are you saying his metal arm? Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of it myself. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense because it's not even a robot arm, but I guess. It's funny because that's something that I feel that Jason Aaron has bitten a lot off of what Walter Simonson has done. Because you remember, Thor had his arm broken one time, and it was by one of the Marauders, which is so hysterical, Blockbuster. But it's funny because he wound up going to Tony Stark to get a bionic shell for his arm, which was actually a big deal. It's like he had to wear that for a while, and then he wound up getting his whole armor with that thing on top of it also. It was cool. So now, what's his name? Jason Aaron comes along. He's like, I'm going to do something revolutionary. Walter Simons broke his arm. I'm going to have his arm severed. He's going to be an amputee. And we'll have a magical Uru arm that does. I just don't see the point in that. Personally, I don't see the point in that. But, okay. Yeah, I just don't really care. Let's see. The cover story is phony. Oh, I don't know. Oh yeah, I heard about the cover story. Squid, what's the best comic book coming out right now that deserves more readers? I'm going to say Immortal Hulk. That is a continuing story. What's up, Squid? Welcome to the channel. That is a continuing story that is just unbelievably awesome. Oh, Johnny Guitar is right. Yeah, now Thing has a vibranium arm after the Hulk battle. Yeah, unnecessary. I feel that's unnecessary. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. I think that Immortal Hulk is probably the best series that's out right now. Like, it's so good that I actually get angry when other people involve the Immortal Hulk in their stories. It's like, please stop. Just leave Al Ewing to write the Immortal Hulk because it's that good. Also, guys, I'm going to probably make this the last time, but this is my new channel that I just put out, CBU-Toys. I need to get 1,000 subs on that channel, minimum, and I need to get, I just launched it today, and I need to get 4,000 hours worth of watch time, and then I can monetize the channel. Once that happens, I can start trying to get a bunch of the figures, when I do reviews for the cool toys that are out there. I get a bunch of new toys sent to me, preferably before they even hit the stores, and then this way, if for some cool reason they decide to do a double, they decide to send me doubles, or if I get my hands on the toy and then they send me the toy anyway, well then that just means that I've got extras, which means that I've got giveaways. So, sub, watch, like, comment, but definitely, also view all of there shouldn't be any ads because the channel's not monetized, but definitely keeps sending you back to this podcast. Oh, that's not cool. Well, go to the link that's below. That should be totally different. Channel UCEFF. Oh, you know what? I think you might be right. Well, the link is below. Here, let me just do this one. Maybe I copy pasted it wrong. Here, it's this one. UC. Huh? Yeah. I think you're right. Oh, whatever it is. Anyway, this is the. Oh, the link isn't working. Oh, thanks for telling me, guys. This is the link. Sorry. This is the link. Please go to that channel and sub and all that good stuff. Yeah, like I said. Okay, thank you, Sue-Ann. That's the one where. That's the one. But that's the one where I can start doing giveaways. So I can do comic book giveaways there. I can start doing toy giveaways. So again, if they start giving me a whole bunch of cool things like this, then all of a sudden I have extras that I can start doing some. Thank you, Miss Megan. Thank you to everybody. Sue-Ann, thank you. That's the one where I can start sending free toys to people. And yeah, wherever you are, I don't know how I'll do it yet. Maybe I'll have to make it so that you pay for the shipping. But yeah, whatever it is, that's what I'll do. I'll just do that, and then bang, you guys. I'll make sure I give you guys toys and comic books. I'll make sure I do that for everybody. Cause yeah, why wouldn't I? All right, I've been wanting to do that for a while. I know that some other no hugs for you. I know that some other channels do that too. But please, give me. Let me get 1,000 subs. Let me get 4,000 hours worth of watch time. That's the first goal for that channel, that toy review channel, and then. Boom! We're done. Oh, okay? Well, it worked for some, didn't work for others, but now it's going to work for everybody. I hope. Anyway, yeah, and then we're golden. We're totally golden. And then once, hopefully, hopefully, I can start getting some people sending stuff, and then boom. Yeah, once I start getting duplicates, that's when I start opening up giveaways to everybody. I'll start making contests and giveaways and all sorts of stuff like that. So anyway. Yeah. And I'm going to call that a wrap. That's an hour 46 and a half minutes. My stomach is rumbling big time. I had one triple-decker peanut butter and jelly sandwich today, and I really need my wife to bring me some Burger King. Otherwise, I might starve to death. Like, I actually feel like my stomach is actually hurting right now. I'm really hungry. So anyway, for your children. For your children. So, what? Sell me your children. Oh, my God. No way. Got some Jeffrey Epstein stuff going on in here. Not cool, man. Look at what happened to him. Anyway, here's my unbiased answer with some corrections, by the way. Oh, one of the original 13 Prime Souls was the first fembot. Oh, that's what they're called, fembots. I did hear that term before. She was different from the others because she processed information differently. That's it. One way males, another way females. You know what? Okay, I'm down with that. I'm down with that. Because yes, I know that men and women do think differently from each other. One of the ways that I've heard it described from my wife and an ex-girlfriend is, you know how you got your computer and they're talking about me. You're on your computer and you look and you see stuff, and it's like hey man, I've got this tab open and I'm reading this stuff and I'm processing all this information. With women, they say a lot of times you'll see 100 tabs open and you're just flipping through them every so often, so you're processing this and this and this and this and this, and it's like, yeah. So that's what I'd heard. That's what my wife says. That's what one of my ex-girlfriends have said, and both of them were independent of each other. Like, they don't know each other, and I've never told them what the other thought until afterwards. I told my wife, but anyway, yeah. So possibly, and that's pretty cool. I'm good with that. All fact. That's how you get your ass whooped. I'm joking, of course. Much love. All right, guys. So yes, I am out. Go and watch The Boys on Amazon Prime because it was really that good. And go and check my channel. Sorry, I'm going to do it one more time. Bang! Go and check that channel. Like it. Watch it. All that good stuff. And love you guys. I'm out. Professor Bill, Comic Book University. Class dismissed.